I take it back, I'm slime forever.
Not the bust down.
Yep.
Hey.
I give a half and she get nasty.
Oh my God. What's up, y'all? Again, episode 8, the Trio Pod. I am Christian, Mookie, Fallon. We are in the building. Shout out to y'all for tuning in and fucking with us week by week. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all.
Episode 8.
Episode 8, we here. Crazy 8, right?
Crazy 8.
We have made it.
Okay.
We're trying to get to 10 and shit.
Right.
When we get to 10, we really going up.
We're going to get there.
We're going to get there. What's up, y'all?
Happy birthday, Mookie.
It's a special occasion. I was going to get there. We are celebrating. Today is a special episode. This is Mookie's 36th hot number birthday episode and celebration.
Yes.
This episode is for all the Geminis out there.
Yes.
Yes, for all of them. I think today's Kanye's birthday, isn't it?
I think
so. Yep.
Yeah. Kanye and Dante, happy birthday.
Hey, Dante.
So drink with us.
Toast up. We got bottles.
We got big bottles.
Bottle service. Okay, we'll be drinking the Bel Air.
Yes, we are toasting to all the Geminis.
All that slander that the Geminis get.
They get the most.
I think Scorpios
get the most
and
slander.
Geminis get the most slander. Like, just disrespectful. Geminis is just kind of like, oh my God. They the devil.
Two-sided and shit.
Right.
Whoa, look at the slander we speak of.
I have a love-hate relationship with y'all, though. I fuck with Geminis.
I think it's love.
You know,
I have a love relationship.
Most of the people I'm surrounded by, like the majority are Geminis.
And
Gemini people. Your sister.
People.
My sister, Mookie.
And
others.
Jonathan Smith.
And others.
Oh my God, girl, I guess we're
we're just going to give him his flowers.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Right. Jonathan Smith.
I had one to...
We could do a Gemini shout out real quick.
For all our Gems.
What are the Geminis?
In our life.
Zoe Williams.
Zoe,
happy birthday to Zoe. Shout out to my nigga Tone P.
Happy birthday.
Tone P had a birthday.
That's my nigga.
Terrence Whitehead had a birthday. Gemini.
Ooh, that's a lot of Gemini.
Yeah.
Who is so me? Oh my God, my sister Gemini. Happy
TK,
birthday.
Happy birthday.
If we didn't mention you, sorry, but you know.
Shanette is a
Shanette.
And the only reason I'm thinking about Shanette
is
is because we have a topic we're going to talk about that Shanette referred. But yeah, Shanette's a Gemini.
Let's toast to Shanette because I know she's sipping on some.
Awesome.
Shout out to, of course, Tasia. Yes. Tage, happy birthday. We went up.
Gym season. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, drink.
Can you tell us some fun facts about the Geminis? Have we already done that? I think we already did that.
Yeah.
Did we do fun facts about Geminis when?
No, I think I mentioned it on episode 1 just about the fact that she was one, but that they're like the life of the party, which they are.
Right.
No matter what. I don't know if this is like all Geminis, but I used to read back in the day like, oh, Geminis, they get bored easily. And I'm like, that's a lie. God damn it, it's the truth.
It's so
like,
true.
Bored easily.
Just with stuff, like as fast as it goes. Yes. Like I'll have to, sometimes I have so many ideas, I just feel like I'm just running in place. But it's like, no, find one and stick with it.
Yeah.
Because it comes, I get excited, then it's the next best thing. The next
right.
Yeah.
And you're just excited about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. This always, my attention is always being pulled somewhere. I'll love something and I'm over it.
Right.
Like the interest come and go so fast.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think is one thing about Geminis that a lot of people don't speak on? Like, there's something about communication.
I think all Geminis love to. They're chatterboxes. We love to chit chat. We love to talk about anything.
Yeah.
Everything under the sun. We love to absorb. Is what I'm learning.
And I've always said if you're not able to keep up with the Gemini vibe, if you're not able to keep up or whatever, then you'll probably get lapped. Because they get bored super fast. It's kind of like, okay, you're stupid, so
especially
this is boring.
Right. And
over this.
The men and the women were totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are very creative.
All
the Geminis I know are super
I think that's
creative.
Air signs too. Air signs in general.
Yeah, I think so. So shout out to us. It just begun.
Gym season.
We like kick off the summer. We close out spring and we welcome the summer.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Y'all supposed to be like the ones that are like life of the party, so that makes sense. That's perfect.
It does.
So let's go.
Well, we're gonna have a fun episode. We got some games. Our table is lit. We got cupcakes and shit. I want that red velvet one right there.
Don't trip. Mookie, like, first of all, you don't get first dibs.
Pardon.
Pardon me.
Oh my God! Yeah, we got the Hennessy. We got the
Hennessy.
The champagne. Shout out to Black Girl Magic sparkling wine.
The McBride sisters.
The McBride sisters. We holla at,
they're
us,
sisters,
you know
so we'll give them that shout
from
out.
One black sister to another. Holla at us, you know.
Yeah.
We're looking for some sponsorships.
Placements, yeah, for sure.
The McBride
Right,
sisters.
not now. Not now. She's talking to us. Not now.
Siri, like,
oh my God, Siri. I want to kick it off with so we had some questions, of course, sent in from some of our viewers last week. And I'm just going to touch on one.
Okay.
So we have one. It's a little interesting.
Okay.
We're not going to mention the name, right?
We don't have to.
We don't have to? No, not really. Okay.
Next time we'll ask, like, if you want your name, because they may want the shout out. But maybe
this person
They're
wants the shout out. I know he does.
He does. Oh my
I think he does.
Oh my God! I know cloud chasers. Is it a cloud? No,
Ooh,
Yeah,
they do anything for clout.
Because this will be a new segment. So just
Yeah.
ask us. We're going to open it up with answering to you.
Ask the truth.
All right. So what the question is? Nail polish.
Oh my God! I know exactly where that came from.
And the importance to have the right color on you. How do you know the difference? This is somebody that's very thirsty when it comes to hands and feet. We just gonna say it because you are. We love you, but
it's oh my God! It's a
and that's not a bad thing to be super thirsty about hands or feet. Like ODing on hands. Let me see your toes and shit. Like I'm not pulling out my toes.
People have a fetish.
He has a really big fetish. And we've been knowing this about him for years, though. Like, he has a really big fetish.
Who is Tyrus? Is that what the question is? No?
Yeah, Tyrus, we love you, but...
He named the trio. We can call him Thirsty. Shout out to you.
We love you.
We love him, though.
Thirsty in a way.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
So what was the question? The importance of the right nail polish?
Yeah, like...
How does a woman go about... Well, women, I don't know.
And you're really like a nail concierge and shit.
But not on my feet.
Yeah.
We doing white.
Exactly.
We doing baby pinks. Like red toes. I don't know if I could do it.
That's real,
Let me tell y'all something, too, about these feet.
Get into it.
Just so y'all know, this might be some game for the fellas or whatever, but them white toes, that's a cheat code. I have never seen no feet not look pretty with white toes.
Absolutely.
So that's a cheat code.
I agree.
Which is cool because it makes everybody feel like pretty or whatever. Even white girls, I've seen white girls or whatever with white toes or whatever. Although black girls, it kind of pop a little bit more. The true test probably on some toes is if the bitch can bust out some red toes. I'm talking about like candy apple red toes and she's still hitting them with the heels. Then you might have some, if you into feet like that, if you just into your, you know what I'm saying? You just might be the kind of guy where it's like,
So is the color based on the color is based on your complexion?
But richer tones, but some would say like, oh, I've heard people say whatever, I'm too dark to wear this color, I'm too dark. Richer tones can absorb all of these different vibrant colors. So that's not really a thing.
Right.
If you're a really chocolate, mocha, whatever, a bomb-ass red will look bomb on your skin. Oranges.
So that's crazy because I like red on my hands, but not red on my feet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I love red polish
it
on my
does
hands.
depend on the toes a little bit because sometimes people feet don't all be one shade. Right, little cuticle areas can be a little darker.
It's science to it.
Right. So the colors do vary. Like a red nail polish is like a red lip. You have to find the right shade.
That's
that
so true.
Yes.
You
know, and you can get away with white, but if you can get away with the nude, where it looks like you have next to nothing,
I can't wear nude.
Then your toes can just be like a clean job and like a nude on your toe,
I like nude,
like
though.
a Capricorn.
Cappuccino. Remember cappuccino used to be the thing back in the day?
Cotton candy.
Yeah.
So those when you just start getting your nails polished, and you can't
Right,
get it curly, you
girl.
gotta get the little cotton candy. But yeah, see, for
Do a
me,
sign on the ring finger.
like right now they're naked, but whatever.
Right.
So
your color's orange.
Before, it was a thing once upon a time that you got colors based on the seasons.
Absolutely,
you know what I mean.
That's
like
true.
in winters we went more earth tones, in the summer times we popped with hot oranges.
That's
and now
true.
people are creative all year round.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much what works best with you. What do you like?
Right.
Because I wear hot orange no matter what I have on.
You do.
I feel
Right.
Like that
You do.
works best with my hands and toes.
Yeah.
Right.
So, no matter what.
And it depends on what your boo like. I'm into that.
Yeah.
So if my man likes a certain color, then that's the color I'm going to get.
Absolutely.
Not every single time, but if he likes this color, I'm going to cater to that color.
Absolutely.
If it's,
Same.
because he don't like dark color, like, burgundies.
He got the same color
mauve and shit like that. Like he like bitch.
mauve.
That girl.
Oh my god, trying to get black and shit. Do y'all like black?
I like black.
I love black.
I love black.
I love black too.
Well,
yeah.
My
Black
mom
is
thought it was
classy.
emo growing up, so I've always stayed away from it. Like, she drew the line at black and red, because I was young, probably 8, trying to get
Red
it
is
off.
a very seductive, kind of older woman auntie color.
Oh, I know, my aunt told us.
I think
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it.
I love red.
I had red nails though. It wasn't, you know.
I love a red. As long as it's the right, it has to be that bright cherry.
Absolutely.
Eat me red.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, not eating
Not
red.
eating
So,
red.
to answer your question, Tyrus, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We know how to pick a shade. If that was the
But
question.
I love white toes. I can't. I have orange, and
always
I'm
do
like,
white
I
toes.
can't.
What were
fuck
we
with it.
doing
I'm ready
before
to
white
change.
toes? Whatever, huh? Whatever color we got on our
Whatever.
hands.
I
We
think
were
I'm probably
matching.
doing like gold or something.
And I definitely don't
Gold.
match.
No, French
Right.
tips.
Champagne,
French tips, like stuff like that was like such
Yeah, I'm
a
exploring
deal.
right now. Like I have an orange French
Very cute.
French tip, and I love it.
Yeah, and I love
I
that.
love it. So, you know, I'm
Right.
trying something different.
Yes.
You can never go wrong with orange, so it's
No,
like
you
my bias
can't.
to it. So
Yeah, so we're going to get into these questions. We going to say something? I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
cut you off.
that's a wrap. Thank you, Tyrus. Cupcakes for
I
that.
want to get into this game, though. So I have a few questions.
Oh my
I need y'all to
God.
take drink y'all shit.
I'm
Get a
sipping.
shot. Are y'all sipping?
disclaimer. So read it. We'll pull a question. One will read it, answer it, and if the friends disagree, we will drink.
If the friends disagree, okay,
We
well,
will
I didn't
drink.
hear these
So
questions.
drink with
I don't
us.
know.
If we drink, y'all drink. Let the games begin.
Please drink with us. Grab your bottle to get your shots.
And let's go.
Okay.
That Kettle One vodka, it's okay. You've been in the privacy of your own
My
home.
Kettle One.
No judgment here.
That lower level wine be hitting though. You ever got like a
Two-buck
bottle
check?
that $5.99
No.
at the bottom of the
Remember
shelf? wine and
Lambrusco?
shit?
Let me tell you,
Barefoot
$2
shit.
check from Trader Joe's had me and Fallon on one. Remember at my house we had those 2 bottles?
Yeah.
Savion Blanc. The night to
Was that the
remember.
Pinot Grigio the first time? Remember the first time we had Pinot Grigio?
That was
That
those 2
was
bottles.
faded.
We were still
$2.
drinking Moscato. This is when you, like the early wine drinkers always start with Moscato
Right,
because
the
it's
dessert
easier.
shit, you know, it's sweet, it's soft on the
Bitch,
palate.
we went to
Soft on the
Chardonnay and we
palate.
stopped at Pinot like, whoa.
Start fucking.
Might as well have some Patron or something. That's
Damn,
a different kind of
really?
buzz. Okay,
Let
anyway,
me tell you,
sorry.
we was on one. It was a
Okay,
lovely
Fal, you
evening.
gonna start.
All right. Have the baby start.
These questions are OD,
I
by the
probably
way.
should re-up my cup if Fallon's starting.
So
Here
we have to
go.
answer them?
She answers them.
I have to answer them, and then y'all have to agree or
And then
disagree.
we'll-
okay.
if we
have
agree,
you ever
let's
had
talk.
sex? Whoa, nope. Whoa.
We're gonna all pull and give our. What does the question say?
Just
Or just read it.
read the question, yeah. Don't skate over it. Come on now.
I'm all tearing it. I'm nervous. Have you ever had sex in your mom/parents' bed? That's OD.
This
I'm not like, look, like what? Is this what we doing today? That's out. What I got? I mean, I'm incriminating myself.
Give us an answer.
Christian is sick, nigga.
Well, I'm just watching this right now, like on the couch, like
I didn't say yay or nay. Mom, I would
Right.
never do that.
Okay.
that's so disrespectful. Never.
And Daddy, you was always at home, so I would never doing that at your pop's house is insane.
I would never cross that line.
Oh my! I mean, I guess if your mom and your dad
Oh
was
my
married,
God.
but doing that if your daddy is involved,
You brave.
Yeah, you a bold bitch.
We're gonna drink if we disagree. As a reminder.
Drink if we disagree. I didn't even
Whew. She said she was skating over that one.
bitch.
No.
What? Okay, next. That shit crazy. Is it okay? Is it okay to have sex with your parents? It's disrespectful.
That's disrespectful. That's
That's disrespectful.
It's not okay, but it happens.
That's completely. That's why you got to keep your kids busy in as many things as possible.
There's always downtime.
No idle time. She crying. That's crazy. No idle time
That shit is funny.
because I be
Oh
damn.
my
You get
God.
home
We
at
left
3 o'clock.
school and
I'm
went
still
to
at work,
AFAB many of days.
but I have my own room.
Right. All right, I'm about to go.
Let's
Ooh,
guess
I
was
gotta answer
over.
my own questions. This is crazy. Okay. Child. Ooh, I gotta
Get
go sit here.
into it. Get into it.
Have you ever stolen out of a store? I'm sorry, but yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Like for real, like
What was the last thing you stole out of a store?
oh my god, it's been many moons, but
Christian stealing is hilarious. Like I can
I had to be
imagine.
on accident.
Yeah,
don't take me to jail and shit.
right.
Trying to incriminate myself. Y'all scandalous as fuck. I don't know who watching this shit. But the last thing I stole, that's ridiculous. Probably some jewelry out of Forever 21.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
Claire's
Like-
the lick.
My nigga.
Like,
In junior
I
high,
had to be there.
let me tell you how I used to do it. So I used to have long sleeves or whatever, because it wasn't no sensors or on none of that stuff or whatever. So you just write down the sleeve, you just looking at it and then boop, 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 mash shit out the sleeve. Come home.
damn.
So Claire's was like a good one. That's funny that she said that. Like,
That's
that
funny.
was- that
And
was
I
the
used to
go-to.
low key too, like going to the fitting room, put
take-
shit on and
how could you do that with the sensor?
layer up. It didn't have sensors.
Oh, they didn't have sensors
Yeah, at
back
the time.
then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shit, I wasn't that
I'm
smooth.
sorry, you know.
I'm. Oh, I don't know.
Put some shit on like a top and then put my other top
I
over
think
it.
jewelry was like the height of my thieving career.
Not career.
And then fake jewelry at that. Like,
That's
bitch, if you don't buy this
For $5.99.
$5.99, girl.
Have you? All right. Have you ever had sex with two guys in the same day?
I knew that was gonna be. How did I know
That's
that was gonna be
tea.
a question?
That is tea,
Girl,
honey.
please.
What's happening? Something I don't know?
No, I have never had sex. Whoa, bitch, that laughter in the cup. No,
Why she do you like that?
right. I've not had sex with two guys in the same day.
20, because it has to be a full 24 hours.
That's a fact. Now, have it been the same conceived window? That's a different story.
24, the same 24 hours. It's possible.
Oh, for sure.
It is possible. You know, depending how you juggling. I don't like
Gotta
juggling.
go home
I'm not
and
a
watch
good
that cat thoroughly. I
Oh
put the
my
whole
God.
hose and shit like.
dude. That's why you need a douche.
feeling
Not a douche, like
no,
the
you
not
just
a
feel
douche.
bad.
What's the thing called a bidet? Not a douche.
Bidet.
Yeah, we don't want a douche.
I'm crass.
So you can buy those
bidet.
off Amazon. I bought one, but it wouldn't fucking connect to my my
To the
little
toilet?
water pipe. Yeah, not the
Yeah.
toilet. The water
water line.
Right, the water line.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, it would not connect to that accurately, so that was out. But yeah, I mean, you just kind of feel bad for the other guy that's down there. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god!
The first guy gets all the business and second guy
Right.
get the leftovers.
How do
Right.
you end up in a situation like that though, where you end up smashing two guys in a
Because you're dealing with
24-hour
multiple, you're dealing with different
Well,
niggas.
here's one scenario.
Okay,
I
let's-
think.
Hypothetically
So,
Hypothetically
speaking.
my head.
speaking, you know, just right there, you know.
Right.
So if you're in a relationship, you guys are on terrible terms, you know, and this guy's always in your face, and you like, you know, just have some get over it sex, and then here he goes, Mr.
Wanna get it together.
Want to come over that day, and you
Right.
can say, fine, what's up, and then
Boom.
It
Well, you weren't even
happens.
planning on
and
it.
you like, only if you knew, you would hate me, bro.
We would not be
That's
on
how
these
you
good
know,
times.
there's levels, yes.
Right.
Oh my god,
It's possible.
Ooh.
It's possible. Well, I know guys have done it. All they got to do is wash and go like hair.
Not
easy
wash
for
and
them.
go.
You know, it's easy for them.
Not a wash and go, girl.
It's so easy.
Let me
for
smell your
them.
dick.
All right. Are we drinking today? We ain't nobody took no sips to nothing.
I have. I'm
we
been
believe
sipping.
people. Pass me the bottle.
Have you ever did a number 2 in a public bathroom? Yes. Oh my God. Now let me tell you about public bathrooms.
You hate them.
I have.
You will wait.
I'll wait.
You wait.
I will
can't.
wait.
I can't wait.
I have been in the car on that, but oh my God, I gotta use the bathroom on Pops on Friday. What was that Friday night? Oh my God, please move out the way. Like if I will wait because
I'm not waiting for shit.
the
If I gotta go, I
mechanics
gotta
of
go.
sitting on a public restroom,
go
depending
there.
on where you at, and then the whole the toilet seat cover, like I can't.
It's that bad.
I can't. And
Your
then
whole game is.
and then what I'm
is
supposed to do
good.
after that? I'm supposed to like go back out to the mall after that. Like where am I supposed to go? Like after I didn't
First
shit
of
it in the El
all,
Pollo Loco, I'm going home. Like the day is
She
over,
shit it in El
and I
Pollo
have to start
Loco.
over. Like I'm not gonna just keep moving. Like you know,
Let me tell you, I went to King Henry one time. This is many moons ago, the strip club.
right?
Right on 135th.
Yes, first strip
And
club I went to.
that shit was so small in there. We all know that. I went into the bathroom. This is the first. I knew strippers shitted at work, but
Oh my
when you,
God!
like,
Now
walk
that's
in-
wait a minute. Time out.
No, when you
No.
walk in on
No.
it, it's just it hit different.
That's
Like,
Because
nasty.
it's like I know
You
it
said
happened and your
strippers
stomach
shitting.
probably was hurting.
No.
But she was on and the bathroom was this big.
I wanna hear it.
So you can hear everything. So she dropping
She
it.
just in there
That's
and it's
nasty
like
as fuck.
just up and just let.
And then
it
you gonna go on the stage and shake your ass and
That's
shit.
the
Like, how you
part,
shaking that
like,
thing,
so-
bitch, when you got doodoo crumbs
So
in your
you're
butt?
done. And you wipe your ass to go.
You got doodoo. First of all,
You wipe your ass
no,
to go.
bitch. No.
And then you in there sliding to the
Oh,
side and
shit.
shit. I was like, oh my God.
That's
like, I know it
nasty.
happened. And it, you know, hey, your stomach hurt at work, but it's weird when you got to go shake that thing
Bitch.
in somebody's like face. I was like, oh no.
The day is over.
Oh,
if I
like,
got to
shake
shit,
that thing.
that's why you want to eat right, and you want to try to have be on I'm on a schedule.
Yeah.
So I'm in the morning before I go, you know what I'm saying, to work.
Right.
Before I take my shower, I'm on a schedule. If I'm at home in the evening or whatever, because you're supposed to have bowel movements like several times every single time you eat.
Yeah.
So even in the evening or whatever, that's great. But like, sometimes you do have to bust it down. And after that, I just go home. Like, all right, well, shit.
Oh my God.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I be mostly for me. I be at work and shit. Like, oh, gotta go.
Like, I'm so sorry.
Work bathroom and shit. Like,
it's game to that.
Please don't knock on the door and shit. Don't interrupt me while I'm trying to go.
Okay, no, fuck that. This is the Trio Podcast. We're getting real on this motherfucker. So this is what you do. You have to, first of all, people be like, it's disgusting. Okay, y'all, if y'all disgusted, you got sensitive ears on this. But if you're trying to fill up the bowl and shit, like,
oh my
you
God.
have to flush and go. You have to keep
Absolutely.
flushing. So pretty much as you're defecating, you need to be flushing at the same time. And then you also have your supplies. You have wipes or whatever. Poopery.
Yes.
Yeah. You could always light tissue or whatever. The smell of smoke will drown anything out.
Yep.
So you find different ways, especially as a lady.
That is a courtesy flush.
Have you ever taken a shit at a guy's house?
Yes.
I have done that.
Yeah. More than likely.
I didn't really like him,
Passing
though.
gas.
He was all right.
Excuse
First of all,
myself.
we're gonna move on from the shit. We're going to move
Y'all
on.
wanna
We going real deep into it and shit.
We're gonna move on, but when you gotta
Absolutely though.
Right?
Yeah.
you have to. You trying to
You
pick
have
a real
to.
fashion go. Like,
I be just like, I gotta go. I'm sorry.
Right.
no, it's worse when you're at your own house and they're there and it's new. Like, oh my God, bro.
Right.
It's worse when people's toilets don't work. Like, you gotta flush first just to see is it
It's
looking
a funny
together.
story. No, wait.
I can't imagine the toilet not
Do you
working.
remember
Taking a
going
shit.
to somebody's house to live on? I don't want to say. Do you remember, like, and the toilet wasn't flushing, went to somebody's house, went to
Oh
school?
my
Do you
God,
remember that?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Girlfriend.
That's
That ruined the
embarrassing.
friendship.
That's
Yes,
embarrassing.
they rated right off. Yeah,
Around the way.
yeah. And they're still local.
Woo!
What a moment. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive. That was like, nigga, damn. Ugh. Okay, next.
Like,
Have you ever lied to your boyfriend because you were out with another guy?
He wasn't my boyfriend at the time. So,
Well,
no.
I lied to an ex-boyfriend.
I don't play those games.
I lied to an ex-boyfriend because I was out with another guy. Like in the rekindling process.
Wait, hold on.
Or
Yeah.
maybe like trying to get back together or, like in that stage.
Right.
We're not together, but you're my ex nigga and I was out with another nigga and you're calling me, asking me where I'm at and I lie. I step out of the room and shit.
That doesn't count.
Right?
No. I mean,
It doesn't because
yeah.
we're not together.
Right, but the emotions hit the same. Like, when that nigga cuss you out and hang up, you call
I want to become a beast star. I'm about to start telling these niggas, yep, I'm with another nigga.
I know that's right.
Because y'all be doing it.
I'll live through you.
No, y'all lie.
Exactly. I'm like,
No, y'all be lying.
I
Y'all
don't know
be
nobody
fucking
kept that
lying.
true.
Y'all be lying.
I always say yes. I just
Y'all
start
take y'all
saying
lies
that. Game
real
ain't
deep.
game if you lying. It's not game if you lying.
Absolutely right.
You're just a fucking liar, but that's cool too.
That's cool too.
If that's what you need to do. No, not like I've never had. Well, I don't know. You know who I think I might have been with and I was lying? Long Beach.
Okay.
Because
I got it.
around the corner,
I got it.
around the corner from
got it.
from my home in the Avs, it was a guy that was there. I was talking to him. I was so oblivious at the time or whatever. I didn't even know, like, bitch, that's cheating. Bitch, you can't go to another nigga house and have a boyfriend. So, yeah. Actually, technically, yeah. But that was in 2005. That
was like 20 and shit.
long ago.
You were like 20 years
We've-
old.
We've grown so much.
I've grown so
We
much
have.
since then.
Right. We don't do
then.
those things.
Yeah.
We're down.
We're down to a few questions. And Miss Poet's got to spin the wheel and shit for us. We gonna go up.
We
with
about
the
to go
up. I hope y'all sipping, by the way.
Let us know what you said.
Take a shot for Mookie's birthday. What does it say? Come on.
First of all,
Shenanigans, right?
who? Let me pull up a question.
Wait.
Let me see the question. I'll read it aloud.
What does it
It
say?
carries a word that I don't even like. to
Christian, read it
pronounce.
out loud. You wrote the shit.
Right.
Like, oh,
She all at work right now.
What,
no, I wasn't.
Oh, you were up?
Right.
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
The Teen Vogue and pull up that one up. Get out of here. I'm
Not
not-
Teen Vogue. This is a Teen Vogue.
Oh, wait, this one is funny.
It is, but I didn't want to read it because I don't even like the word. I hate.
Do you
saying-
fart underneath covers?
Hell yeah, I do. Shit is my bed. God damn it.
When you by yourself?
Yeah.
I've been with my dude for a long
Did y'all
time.
fart underneath the covers?
And I still don't
Ain't doing that.
like in front of him. Like if I like I'm not giving it up like that.
Yeah.
Now I have done shit that's pissed me. I've like done it in my sleep, And he'd be like, "Bitch, you farted in your sleep. You trying to hold it in and shit, bitch." And it's embarrassing still. I'm like, motherfucker. Like, but no, I'm not giving it up like that. I'm not giving it up like not if
but
I'm
you have yeah. I mean, but you talking about like if you're in the bed with your man or just period.
If I'm with my dude, like then I'm probably not gonna give it
by
up
yourself
like that.
Though. You have done it.
Yeah, girl. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you ever do it and then feel like, oh my god, I'm so unladylike? I feel like
absolutely.
I feel disgusting.
And it'd be back to back.
I feel like everything that we have to do.
It got to go.
Like, ooh, like damn, like goddamn. Bitch, go to the bathroom. Shit.
I'm only about 140.
Oh my god! Underneath the covers is crazy though, because the smell
I
be
feel
captured
like
in.
God did us wrong with that. I'm just playing God, not really literally, but just saying. Like
you have to release.
With all of the things that we have to endure as women, we have to go through childbirth, periods, and we got to pass gas. I feel like we shouldn't even have to take shits or pass gas, period, as women. We already have to deal with too much. We should have some other kind of way of extricating, if that's the right word, or getting it out. We should have another way to do that. With everything else we have to endure. But whatever, I digress.
Oh my god.
No,
so Mookie, that means you're still not answering? Yes, you have.
Well, of course. I think you would die if you don't. It's going to come out
Not
one
dying.
way.
Oh my god.
Okay, so next question.
Oh my God.
I hope it ain't no more
We're down to 2.
stomach bowel movements.
Right,
and shit.
bowel movements. And,
Have you ever had sex with two? Did we answer that already?
oh, y'all threw that back in there. So
Oh yeah.
I was
Okay,
like,
then we only got this. Yeah, finally got the last question.
Okay, so
Make it a good one.
It's a good one.
Let me see.
Have you ever? Whoa! This is like X-rated. I'm a little prudish.
Girl, please.
Have you ever? Have you ever ate out another woman?
no.
Well,
Is that what we're doing? It's the Mookie birthday episode, y'all. Tap in. Y'all not getting this kind of content nowhere else. Fuck out of here. Hit the like button on this motherfucker.
that means no.
So you
No.
drink if you disagree with the
No,
answer? Oh,
no. Oh, well, I'm empty. Somebody pour me up.
Eating some. I'm just.
What about the? Are you available to talk about that?
I am.
Okay, great.
But I mean, it ain't nothing exciting, like, because I haven't done it.
So you have not.
I have had it done to me, but I haven't done it to.
And
I'm not attracted to like. I'm attracted to women, but I'm not attracted enough to you to want to eat your box.
Maybe you haven't met the right one.
Like,
Because I'm
smell
not
like
saying
strawberries and shit.
I would never. I'm actually hoping that. No, I'm not saying that I would never, but I have not. But I think that it does have to be a thing about. I don't know. It's like if you're not a homosexual woman, I don't even think you have to be necessarily bisexual, because that's like being open to the possibility of creating a loving relationship or partnership or whatever with someone of the opposite sex, I would think.
Okay.
If it's something that's
into
purely
it.
primal and sexual and just based off of attraction, I think that woman would have to be definitely somebody that you just instantaneously vibe with, connect with, you're attracted to. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is possible. I have a type.
Yeah.
The Ari Lennox 7th Streeter variety.
yeah.
Chocolate brown.
Yeah.
A little curvy. Not too much. You know, just a
That's
little
your type?
Just a little something. You know what I mean?
Do you have a type?
no.
Very just straightforward.
I mean, but because I know I agree with some parts. I do think some of it is just really like. I mean, there's no never say nevers. You know, I think who knows if the setting is right, the vibe is right. It just so happened where like then we just connect and it's just in that moment.
Right.
Then maybe, but I haven't been in that
Situation,
I've been in that
yeah.
situation
Yeah.
where I'm somewhere and it's just like a hell of a vibe and it's just like, damn, okay.
Like I like you.
Like, what's up?
Right.
You know what I mean? Not even the we're talking, texting, because
Right. Right.
It has to
I'm
be
just
like
saying,
the
like,
physical,
it's just-
in person,
we just somewhere
connection.
and that's it's almost like a one night stand. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Does
I
she
think
have
it's
to
the
be super
same.
feminine? For me, I would like a. Well, no.
I don't want. Yeah, for me.
Remember on Iyanla, it was an episode
Yes.
of Iyanla. This was the finest. I don't want to say the D word because I think that might be
She
disrespectful.
just was
Yeah.
tapped into her masculine energy, and it
She
showed.
was fine.
Okay, you
Like,
know who?
she was
You know who's
cute.
bomb to me? So Mimi Foss.
Her, oh yes,
Her girl is
she was on that
fire.
variety, but she was
Because
on that
to
variety.
me, she has a masculine but feminine thing about her.
Very confident,
Like she's very like pretty, like gorgeous,
and confident.
but she's still not like I'm in a dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't have like
I
the
agree.
whole feminine aspect to her. Like
Yeah, I agree. She's very
nails
she's very
and just like.
attractive. I don't want to say,
But
pretty,
she's like bomb now. Somebody like that, if I'm off this, And might, you know what I'm saying? That bitch might sweet talk me out of my panties and some shit, like, for real.
Full court pressing. Like,
no, she's fire to me.
Pressing.
I don't know her name, but she's fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's cute. But I'm looking for
like a bad bitch.
I'm looking for a bad bitch, And I don't have to necessarily, because then the thing is, too, because men get so excited with that or whatever. Like, oh, like, okay, you like girls, you whoop. Like, why do men automatically assume that they have to be involved?
Right.
I could get a baby girl, you know what I'm saying?
On my own time.
On my own time.
Yeah.
And if we vibe, like, we cut out and on some other shit or whatever, and you don't have to get a call. Like, you don't have to be involved.
I mean, that's a lot of women
That's a
who
fantasy
are
for niggas. Though. Niggas want to see you with another bitch eating the box and shit. Like, we're not doing that. So you can just
we're
watch.
not doing that.
I mean, it's cool, I guess, if that's what if you and your man are on that type of time. But
a lot of women who are bisexual, well, now I'm starting to see that be the trend when they meet a guy and say I'm bisexual, they get excited as if that automatically includes them.
Yeah,
right.
It's like, no, I have some bitches on the side.
Right, like if you don't want to cross the two, but unless you're that couple, because I think every couple define their own shit. You know, unless you're just that couple who gets it in.
Let's talk about that of the T.I. and Tiny variety.
Ooh, okay.
Because they are known to, and I'm not gonna bring up any of the other hogwash because I don't know what's going on with that. We're not here for that. But as far as them just being like a loving couple of however many years or whatever, held each other down, like have beautiful children
over 20 years,
just a foundation, a solid foundation. Like, nigga, I know you. Don't nobody know you better than me.
Yeah.
Probably not even your mama.
Right.
But it's like in that scenario, it seems as though they've been very open about, their sexual preferences and just kind of just being open sexually and experiencing that type of vibe with each other. You know what I mean? Do y'all feel like that is a good idea? Because some people will say like that's a way to end a relationship. If you're entering into a relationship and you're bringing somebody in, if the foundation isn't strong, or you know what I mean?
It's a slippery slope. It's real slippery because what if he enjoys that, and it turns into something?
What if?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what if?
Yeah.
But if it's on some maybe fun shit, and we're maybe out of town, and we grabbing some bitches in the room, and we're going back home together, and the bitches are staying where they at,
right?
And that's one thing,
something different.
But if we're, that's why I'm like, if I were to do that, it's gonna be with a complete stranger. Like, we ain't bringing in no friends.
Vibe.
We ain't bringing in no friends.
We ain't doing that where everybody else going.
Yeah, the bitches are staying where they at. Like, we're not doing that. I mean, I just feel like it has to be on that.
With some boundaries.
Yeah, with boundaries.
I think it depends.
For sure. You know what I'm saying? But for me.
Well, to take it away from them.
Mookie has been vetted, by the way, and I'm not going to say in which way. Not by them. No.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was in Miami once, and I posted this picture eons ago, baby, a long time ago. So, and the guy was like, "Oh, my girlfriend think you're cute," and I was like, "Oh, tell her." I said, "Thanks." He's like, "Oh, you can tell her." And then, she, the conversation went. Nothing ever came of it, just because I'm like, I don't know who y'all know, because everyone was on sushi dates and stuff, and at the time I was young, I just wasn't trusting
sushi dates.
Who gonna know? Like, I was not in the right headspace. I just wasn't the one for it, so it didn't work. But for couples who are on that type of time, I think they get it with each other. Right. Like, it ain't even a matter of if he gonna like her. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like, this is my nigga. Like, some people are really best friends and bros with their spouse. You know what I mean? So, like, if that shit work for them, like, it works. Like, especially the longer you've been together, I think you're kind of open and more willing to explore certain shit.
Different things,
together.
Yeah.
And because, shit, you could end up liking the girl. Like, that can go both fucking ways. It can go either way.
I didn't think about that.
But for the most part, and it depends, because then it's like you have a relationship girlfriend. Because then it's like, okay, we knocking out the new bitch.
We knocking them down.
Because you may just vibe with this particular person. You know what I mean? Like, she may just be cool and ain't with the funny shit. You know what I mean? She gonna pull up. We gonna have fun. We about to eat. Shit, we good. She ain't about to go chit chat around town or post because she in her feelings and all that weirdo shit that people do now. So I'm for it. I mean, I've actually entertained it, but it's almost like, who do you pick? Who you pick? I pick. Like, I've entertained the conversations.
Sure.
But it was kind of like,
I think the woman picks.
Well, she has to.
Yeah, she has to.
I think she has to pick.
Because in my experience, it was like, how you know her? You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just like, how
your
you know her?
suggestion box and shit.
Right? She just a natural. She just know what to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Just,
not a natural. We're not playing them type of games.
Right. She just know how you like it. How?
Yeah, I've dealt with a man that absolutely loves women. and of course a man likes, okay, let me rephrase that. So I deal with a man that is like, that will be with you and will be like, damn, she bad, but all the time.
Right.
Will see a chick pat rope, walk past.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that.
And will look at her.
Well, actually, I'm not.
If women come around, he like, hey, well, like, it's not disrespectful, but I know this man loves women.
Very honest about it.
Very honest about it. And if there's women around us, he gonna like, y'all want a drink? Like, I think you too comfortable.
Right.
But that's just how he is. And during this time of me knowing him, I know that about him.
Right.
So I've been like, I know he likes women. He likes bitches.
Flirty or just, yeah.
Whatever. So it kind of has made me a little insecure because I'm thinking, like, nigga, really? You just gonna do this shit right in front of my face? Like,
right,
but I'd rather him, I guess, do it in front of me
than to do it behind
my back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and especially if we're out of town together, I'm like, okay, I know, like, we going in the room together.
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing like, so if you want to party with the bitches, it's cool.
Right.
Afterwards, we're leaving together.
Right. Well, bitch, I ain't for it. I ain't
so,
unless
with him in particular,
right?
Yeah, with him in particular, it was I'm not gonna lie, I was really insecure about it at first. I'm thinking like, well, damn, nigga, like,
what that mean for
me
me?
Out and shit.
But see, if I can interject, I think that's like a major component when thinking about that. First of all, when you're thinking about like bringing somebody into your relationship, do not, ladies, do that for the sake of saving your relationship, thinking that, okay, I'm going to make my man happy because he's cheating on me or he has this other interest with other women, so I'm going to go ahead and allow another woman to come into this situation or whatever to appease him, because it's not going to work. You need to have a healthy, strong, committed bond and foundation with your partner before even thinking about doing something like that.
That's true.
Because it can go so many different ways. You have to be so connected to
weak,
where it's
it
like,
can really
nigga,
break
it's
our
us
relationship
against them.
Yeah.
Like, if this bitch start tripping, it's us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gang. So it really has to be, a lot of that. But I think too, as far as like the insecurity part too, like it's tough because I fight against that. Like, okay, I don't want to be the jealous girlfriend. I don't want to be the one that's always like in my feelings and stuff like that. It's something that innately I think comes up as women for us to kind of feel a little bit territorial.
Absolutely.
But you do have to kind of beg the question, like, okay, is that normal though? I mean, it's very normal for them to have innate feelings of being attracted to other women. So why do they have to always suppress that for us to feel comfortable? And does it mean just because they find another woman attractive that diminishes our value? Right. Or how they feel about us.
Right.
And honestly, when you think it, because I mean, and it is like an insecurity thing, which we all deal with insecurities. You know what I mean? We have to kind of battle against those. But I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it diminishes our value just because our man is attracted to another woman. I might be attracted to that same woman. You know what I mean? Like, we should be able to have open dialogue about that. But I mean, I think it takes time, and I think it takes the vulnerability of both sides and then the trust in your partner to know that he's not going to abuse that kind of freedom and,
I like
ability
that
to be
perspective,
honest.
actually.
You know what I mean?
That's actually a really good POV.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just taking some notes from y'all and shit. Like, how long I've been knowing y'all still taking notes and shit? Like, okay, let me apply that next time.
I might be open. I might definitely be open, and because again, like, I see women as beautiful just on my own.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think I would never want to have like a relationship with a woman. Like, I don't think that I'm built for that. I might want to play it or whatever. Like, where you at? That might be cute. That might be fun. Right. But it would have to be a girl like I really, really like. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's a really good POV. For real. What toast to that? Your questions was good. We ain't got no more questions. Okay.
Cheers, y'all. Are y'all drunk yet?
You're drunk yet? Because I'm getting there.
Clank, 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 clank.
All right, we're going to sip to that. I do think we should spin the wheel real quick.
Before that, why? Let me check the time.
Right.
Why it always have to be threesomes with, like, a female? Why can't it be threesomes with a man? Not that I want that, because I guess it's a trend.
I don't want to.
I think it just depends on... Most women are more... Well, I can't even
submissive.
Say no, I wasn't gonna say submissive. I was
so
gonna say
the two guys and the girl
open.
and the one woman. The two guys and the.
If I want to have, and that's the thing, it's like the sexual exploration. What I feel too, or whatever. Just before we move on to the wheel.
How do the men view that? Like,
well, that's
do the men have to be friends?
Like, first of all,
like
niggas
two
ain't
dicks in
going for it. So I understand.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
but the reason
why
y'all not going for it, I think, needs to be explored. Because if we're going to open up Pandora's box and we're going to think about it, and this has nothing to do with just the relationship and partnership. This is just purely primal sexual urge. We're all sexual beings. God gave us the ability to be able to receive pleasure in these ways, and it's okay for us to explore those things. So why is it that, we have to get kind of ostracized outside of that realm of feeling sexually pleasurable? Or you guys because ego is so big to feel like, okay, well, I'll handle everything for you. I'm going to satisfy you.
Right.
You may not be able to satisfy me in every way I want to be satisfied. I may need, but it doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean that I don't want to continue to build this legacy with you, but I might want to get smashed by somebody else. Why is that a problem? Why do we have to sacrifice so much as women in that realm? So it's like you guys want to be sexually, exploring, and you guys want to do all of those things, but the rules change when it comes to us. So we can't sexually explore, only to the extent where you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That's actually, I'm
just saying. Right?
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I just think it depends on the guy, because I don't deal with anybody in that realm without it be okay. Yeah. But there are some women who really the head of their relationships. Like what the fuck they say go.
Right.
But in the same sense, it's kind of like I do see the tables turning. I do. I see women being more in demand and more open to say, this what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You either on my schedule or you not.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like now that's like a thing, but before it just wasn't. And certain energy just not going to allow it. And unfortunately, what I'm most attracted to is not going for
I just feel like it's a thing where it's like, why you want to, I'm a hoe.
Right.
If I have the desire to explore my sexual capacities with other energies and stuff like that outside of you, that's male. Yeah. That's really an ego thing. And I think men will admit that. I don't think they shy away from that. They'll say or whatever, it's my ego. Like, I can't deal with that shit. I can't handle it.
For sure.
They'll say it.
No guy really wants to think that another nigga is playing a woman pussy.
Blowing their back out. Why not? I might come back to you more restored. Who knows?
Like,
why not? It's hilarious.
You fucking this nigga and I'm eating you out.
I'm about to blow her back out.
Planning it, dancing in the shit.
This is just in Fallon's La La Land, because I know that it doesn't really exist. Like, niggas not going
but I've been in a situation where there's a guy that I'm sexually compatible with, but he comes quick. So when we get to it, it's cracking, but I can't reach my climax because it's like, and I'm not gonna say 5 minutes. It's more like maybe
10 to 15. Where it's
if
like,
that.
Right.
It ain't 5.
Right.
But it ain't 20, maybe close to 30.
Just to giving you a little bit of time.
Just to give me please give me something. When we start, it's like, okay, but then the nigga ready to come.
Is it foreplay?
But it's every time.
Foreplay is important.
Is it foreplay? Is it like leading up? Is it good
There's
leading up?
foreplay involved, but when it comes to you, we're actually having sex.
Get engaged.
When the dick goes in the vagina, it's maybe 8 minutes.
I think that's a matter too of, I think this goes into
every
all the spiritual.
Sorry.
Right.
Every time?
Every time.
Have you talked about it?
I have not.
Then talk about it.
Well, that's hard to do.
Right. What? Talk about it.
You keep coming back.
I don't even know how to do that.
I guess it's in the way that you present the information.
It is. I mean, because it's one thing to discuss that you're bad at sex and you need to get better.
Right.
Right? And that can be dressed up as, this is how I like it.
Because it's not bad. It's like the size is cool for me, works for me.
Coming fast is an issue.
It is.
Like, if you're going to come fast, then you need to make me come after. Either you're going to eat me out until I come or something. Mm-hmm. Because it needs to go both ways. Because at that point, then you just come off as a super selfish lover.
Sure.
And that's whack.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you better pull out. You better think of a dog. You better do whatever.
And that happens too. It's like so much pulling out and shit.
Think
like,
of a dog.
Well, you know what I'm pulling out. Like, nigga, please give me a second
I would
to
have
get my shit together.
This could be a long, old story, old partners. But I'm just saying, like,
very old partners. We're talking about old shit, by the way.
You guys, if you're in that situation where the guy just that can really be irritating. I don't like a selfish lover, and you get in, and it's like, boop, it's over.
Right.
Like, we are adults. Like, contain it. You didn't just lose your virginity today. You know what I mean? Granted, and it's not the whole, it's just so good. Like, okay, well, enjoy it a little longer. You know what I mean?
It's the discipline of it all. Like, spiritually, I hate to go into that realm, but spiritually, we have to stop thinking about sex. And it doesn't mean spiritually like we got to be together, we soulmates. I'm not talking about that type of spirit. If I'm engaging in an experience with you, spirit to spirit, underneath all of this flesh, there's spirit there, there's soul there. Yeah. So if I'm coming to you spirit to spirit, let's find a way to connect that way. And then also on your off time, just as an individual, sometimes I think, niggas don't really have a lot of focus and discipline anyway in their life. Yeah. A lot of it comes down to discipline. Yeah. You know what I mean? They don't have discipline in any other area in their life or whatever. So when you're talking about even being in a sexual capacity, not, climaxing or whatever so fast or whatever, that's a form of discipline. Y'all better take some karate or some shit, some jiu-jitsu or something like that. You know what I mean? Just to kind of make it make sense.
Right.
I don't, because I'm not with that either. That's not really, but I mean, like we were talking about on one of the other episodes, as men get older, because we're also dating in our age group.
Mm-hmm. We are.
If you're talking about 19, 20, 21, 22, not 19, baby, I don't know if I can do 19, 21, 22, 23, 24,
Early
25, 20s. That's a different man than a man at 35
Absolutely.
to 40 or 40 plus.
Mm-hmm.
True. Especially if he's not active, if he's not working out, if he's not eating healthy, all of those things matter. You know what I mean? But
it does. But you're in the prime of your life right now. We not 55, no shade, not age shaming, but like some of this is just kind of like you're being selfish at this point.
There's a lot of niggas that really can't help themselves, because it goes back to what she said about eating habits, and it's niggas that drink so fucking much they can't even get their dick hard anymore.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Of course,
and
that's their bad, and that's why they probably will eat you like a buffet and not nothing else.
not a buffet,
but
right.
That's on them. But it's even the guys that's good and in shape. You know what I mean? We're talking about people.
No,
who
for
work
sure,
out. Like,
it's universal, especially as they get older.
Yeah,
they don't talk about this, but at the same time, y'all getting older and y'all can't satisfy us. But then we're not supposed to venture out.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So thank you so much for this episode.
Thank you so much. We love y'all. Wait, we do got a part 2 though.
We got a part 2.
Stay tuned. Part 2 coming. Thank you for tuning in. The Trio Pod _. But again, part 2 coming up. Tap in. Tap in.
I should have that queued up.
Yeah. I was trying to cue it in my brain and shit.
I should have had it queued in. But we'll bring it back.
Right.
That'll be our outro.
We out for now. Part 2 coming.